Actually, the diagram that we could show first of the St. Simon's array is a combination of the two. It's a combination of the ordinary tree of knowledge or life that's been flipped, as well as inside of it, Savedow's double tetrahedron design. So on the top, there's the triple veils of hell, Tohu, Bohu, and Chasek, which mean formlessness, chaos, and emptiness. And then underneath that would be the highest equivalent of a Sephiroth on the Tree of Life, and that's the Qliphoth attributed to Satan and Moloch, or Malak Satan, simply meaning king adversary, essentially, in Hebrew. And then the paths descending from that are labeled by Hebrew letters that correspond to certain descriptions and sigils given by Crowley as the Qliphoth sui generis. In, I believe, the Holy Books of Thelema, that can be found, but I'm not sure which numbered publication it was originally. But then in place of the non-Sephiroth of Death in the Abyss would be the highest Sephiroth or Qliphoth cortice in the Tree of Death of Savedow. So the Tree of Death of Savedow goes like 2 diamonds or squares turned at a 45-degree angle. And it's mounted within the larger structure of the Tree of Life or Knowledge diagram. And the combination of the two into one structure I called the Jacob's Ladder, and I've worked with the Kabbalistic version of this as well, because the 7 chakras can be assigned to the 7 central traits along the middle pillar of this diagram. So it's obviously meant as a highly corresponding Kabbalistic chart to combine the two. But in this particular diagram, I only attributed adverse or evil attributes to it. So this is the St. Simon's array in Hebrew, and there's also one I think I sent you in English, which has the translations of some of. There it is.
Me. There you go.
There it is. Some of the attributes and not others. For example, some of the attributes in the Hebrew array are the names of demons and the orders of demonic, the rings of hell and so forth that they govern over. And in this diagram, I've also included, instead of some of those, the 10 Commandments and the 7 venial sins. So, for example, in this, the Satan and Moloch Qliphoth at the top, Malak Satan is governed over the false gods, cortex or cortice, called the Taumiel, which means double-headed ones. It means 2-headed ones. So that order is listed instead of the names of Satan and Moloch in the English, and the 7 venial sins are attributed to the 7 points on Savedow's diagram, and then the 10 commandments are attributed to the points on the ordinary tree of knowledge. And at the bottom, there's a pentagram that is labeled with the names or the translations of the names of the kings of the tribes of the kings of Edom, which include the Nephilim. So that's an interesting. They were all giants who lived in caves in Canaan prior to the Israelite invasion. So that's at least some of the attributes. If people want to learn more about this particular diagram, they can find it online on a couple of websites, my Facebook page, Twitter page, things like that. But it's best viewed in the book. even though it's very small in the actual printed copy of the book. Um, yeah, it's a wonderful diagram of about 50 different traits attributed to it.